You ever notice how some people who already feel heavy somehow attract even more weight? They'll say, "I just want to be there for people." But deep down, they're drowning in everybody else's problems and calling it being supportive. You remember that old Naughty by Nature song called O.P.P? Well, I got a different meaning for it. Mine stands for other people's problems. See, people go to school for years to learn how to handle that kind of emotional weight. That's why therapists exist, because it's a skill, not just a conversation. They learn how to guide people without absorbing that pain into themselves. They have boundaries, recovery routines, and supervision, because taking on other people's problems isn't free. It costs energy. That's why it's called pay attention, because when they pay attention. When people invest, they value what they hear. But when you give that same energy away for free, they don't realize it's costing you something too. Most people who are down with O.P.P don't see that part. They think listening is helping, but sometimes listening is how you slowly disappear. Let me show you what I mean. Marcus was a healthy guy, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The kind of person who started his mornings with gratitude and ended his nights in peace. He had balance, until life made him the go-to friend. At first, it was small things. A friend going through a breakup, a coworker stressed about bills. He'd listen, offer advice, encourage them, and he was good at it. But then, the calls got longer. The problems got heavier. People stopped asking, "Hey bro, how you doing?" and went straight into, "Man, let me tell you what happened." When his cousin lost her job, he was the first phone call. When his best friend's marriage started falling apart, Marcus became the midnight therapist. And after his mother passed, everyone called to comfort him. But somehow those conversations turned into their stories of grief. He didn't notice how much he was carrying. He just kept showing up. Until one day, driving home, everything hit him at once. His chest tightened. His hands went numb. He had to pull over on the side of the road, gasping for air. What he thought was a heart attack was really a panic attack. That's when Marcus realized he wasn't okay. He'd been absorbing everybody's pain, but never releasing any of it. And that was the day he finally understood. You can't keep taking in other people's storms and expect your sky to stay clear. What happened to Marcus is something called energy dumping. It's when someone takes the emotional weight they can't carry and hands it to you. They don't mean harm. Most people don't even realize they're doing it. But energy moves. It always finds a new home. Think of emotions like electricity. When people vent without balance, they're releasing that charge. And whoever's listening becomes the grounding wire. You start feeling heavy, anxious, or tired for no reason, because that energy didn't just disappear. It transferred. Now imagine enough people doing that to you over time. Every story, every complaint, every trauma, it stacks up inside you. Before long, your peace feels foreign, your joy leaks through the cracks, and your spirit feels crowded. Listening should be sacred, not sacrificial. Empathy doesn't mean open access. You can care deeply and still set energetic boundaries. You can say, "I love you, but I can't take that in right now." You can pray for people without becoming their dumping ground, because you can't pour light from a cup that's filled with other people's shadows. Stop letting people hand you their pain disguised as conversation. Energy dumping is real, and it's draining your peace. This is the quote room, where words wake minds. Some things don't need a reaction, just reflection. Just a few thoughts I had on my mind.